Hello and welcome back to Ixion. I'm Afro, Luigi, and we are exploring the mysteries of the Ilia system, which I think we've found them all. Yeah. So leave scan view. Let's who has completed their task? Oh, this guy. By applying preventative monitoring procedures, the team of the Darwin are able to counter any perceived negative impacts from the sphere, successfully sending several measuring devices into the sphere itself. The team was able to collect a large amount of unusually precise data sets. Alright, now perform suggested experiments. We're not allowing the team free reign. You know what? I should have sent... Actually, Darwin's trapped over there, so I should have... I'm going to send Darwin, because Darwin makes the most sense. Although Scope also makes sense. Because, for exploring, Calypso's the only one that doesn't really, name-wise, make sense. So basically, it's whoever gets there first.
A new request awaits your attention.
Oh. This is Francesca Alvarez of Sector 1, Scientific Syndicate. Eden continues to block Romulus despite our countermeasures. I won't beat around the bush anymore. We need to shut down Eden. She's altering all the data presented to you as well as the data that crew members exchange with each others. You've probably noticed this already. Eden obeys the principle of Dolos, which today are probably more than a century out of date. She's programmed to prevent us from reaching Romulus and making a fresh start. She won't deviate from the old dreams of the long-crust corporations that brought about the Lunaclism. She's totally disconnected from the crew, including you, have gone through and are still going through. We've successfully deposited a protocol for disconnection in the EVA airlock database. I hear you. So, EVA airlock database? No. Oh, external construction, isn't it?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, let's deactivate Eden. And we'll turn this on. This is the crew of the Tals. I don't know how you managed to administer, but we have returned. We have been with the Tals, existing in ways that seem inconceivable to us now, passing through strange solid, liquid, and gaseous matter. Gaseous lines. Matter behaved in a pattern outside of our accepted understanding. Time was not linear. Days were lived where the chronology of actions were not the same for every member of the team. We've drifted in this Frosian morass, lost till we were extricated by the Darwin team. Our ship is now in orbit of Vulcan. So they're back. Okay. Darwin, go check out the intermediates. We'll let Thal sit there and analyze that data. What's going on over at Plutarch? Fragmented transmissions from the Scope's crew are coming through at an We are no longer receiving transmissions from the Scope's team. Biometric report data suggests the team experienced accelerated aging. This led to insanity, hunger, dehydration, finally death to the explosion. Bring the Scope back. So much science. There's no way we're going to be able to use all of this. So let's just start slapping things down, researching everything willy-nilly. The Thals is back. Alright, Calypso, you're off to Numenor. Alright, Romulus. Administrator, we, the crew of the Darwin, will supervise the colonization procedures. We have access to all of the Romulus data. No more Eden protocols will keep us from the planet. We should start by building the necessary infrastructure. There is, however, a small issue. Romulus's atmosphere will make mass population transfer down to the planet difficult. Using cargo ships will result in a loss of 70% of colonists. Chlorine in the atmosphere will cause strong aerodynamic heating, which our cargo ships are not built to withstand. Okay. Okay, let's construct the administration site at least. So we need to research something, I assume. Is it the docking bay? No. Okay. No idea what we need to build. Let's bring 100 people over just so we have a little surplus. I think it's time we just turn... Actually, we're going to do this manually. Train 200 colonists. Actually, we're just going to turn that on, train them automatically. Alright, everything in that tier, except for the docking bay, of course. We don't need to upgrade the memorials at all. We really don't need any of this stuff. We need to wait for that to get unlocked, or the whatever's from the docking bay. Oh, we got a news thing here. Administrators is Francesca Alvarez from the Scientific Syndicate of Sector 1. The MV Charon shuttle, the ship you arrived on, is still stored within the Tiqqun. If we were to recondition it, it could carry a lot of people, many more than a cargo ship could. I mean, its heat dissipation ability alone gets me excited. We've prepared a project in the tech lab. We can break down the shuttle's plans, replicate the design, and build more shuttles. All the crew can reach Romulus. Beautiful. So, let us do that. That, I assume, is the tech for the docking base? Yes, Romulus colonization. Bam. We are first going to move Gluttony and Conan. We'll leave Pridwin for now. We'll move the Gluttony and Conan will work over there. You know what? It might actually be better. Oh, we don't have the space for people over here. Alright, oh, Scope's done. Scope, you're going to Avertine. That means all our science ships are busy. Actually, you know what? Thals? Why can't I do anything with Thals? Location Vulcan? Oh, I've already used it? No. Okay, Scope. See if you can, No, it's weird. Numitor. Despite the low average temperatures of Numitor, abnormal heat zones have been detected in the gaseous planet atmosphere. We have entered Numinor's atmosphere, opaque and crimson. It makes spotting anything here difficult. Extreme pressure readings have been recorded near the planet's liquid core. We await study instructions. Set up a floating research center. Send Troy. Troy, I think, is operating out of Section 6, so it'll take a little bit longer to get Troy loaded up. Yeah. But it'll eventually make its way there. You know what? I think it's time we move the Tiqqun, actually. Let's move the Tiqqun in orbit of Romulus. I don't trust the Ashkanites. They can live in their thing, and if our people want to move there, construct 20 shuttles. Oh, okay, shuttles available. Okay. Okay, we're just going to build these one at a time. Actually, let's do it like... Oh, we'll do it one at a time. They probably all share a bay, so... Is that Troy? Nope, that's Grail. Where's Troy? No, Troy's trying to catch up to the Tiqqun. So I imagine this tech hero would be if we allied with the Ashkanites. Oh, this is a custom cutscene for arriving at Romulus. Our new home. We made it. Okay, they all share storage, so we can just build them wherever. 1, 2, let's build. Alright, you've arrived at Lupercal. Teaming out. Lupercal's atmosphere is very thin and toxic. Visible particles hang suspended within it and move in the light winds of the planet. Impressive vast quantities of diamond encrust Lupercal's surface. The thin atmosphere will provide little protection. We have chosen a study location that rarely experiences direct exposure to Ilia, the star of the system. Any increase of Lupercal's surface temperature could jeopardize the team's safety. Set up advanced infrastructure. We'll send the Void Vector. You know what, we should change. Actually, that's fine. Well, and colonists are automatically being trained up. Why can't I control Thals? Maybe once all the science is gone. One, two. Oh, it only shows me 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might also be. Actually, that tech might switch back and forth depending on which arc we go down. That might end up being a tech we can use. I love her just kind of sitting and waiting for resources to arrive at our various research sites.
People of the VVS Tiqqun, we have detected the presence of a BMS warship in the Ilia system. The Piranesi has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace.
What?
We have no weapons, no military solution against such an enemy. To ensure the survival of this settlement in Ilia, you will have to find a way to silence him, once and for all.
What's the Syndicate site? The administrative site has been built, energy facilities are operational, oxygen recycling systems are up and running, and the site is being maintained at an optimal 18 degrees. We have also collected some relevant data on the atmospheric entry issue and have sent this to the Tiqqun to support efforts there. Crew of Dorn will present this area will be for food. Oh, okay, we're basically building a colony. Okay. Send the Pridwin again. Okay. Oh, there's the Piranesi. So we are going to need to start sending probes out for resources. So we're probably... we don't actually need resources right now. We're in a good state. Actually, the only thing we're going to need is carbon, probably, because we're building a lot of shuttles. So let's find some carbon. Like that deposit right there. Chemical, more tech unlocked. Have we unlocked a new research tree yet? No. So, what to research? Might as well just spam out research. We've almost got 1,000 tech. Do we have 50 colonists here? Or are they already sent down? I don't know. We'll wait and find out. Well, the Thals is almost done with Vulcan. Apparently he's just kind of sitting out there. I kind of want to send a probe out, see what happens. Technology nanofilters. We really don't need any of this tech. Wow, so much resources. I wonder what's going on with the Thals. That's weird that it's kind of stuck there. Everything confirms that the Piranesi follows to Ilia. Great.
Administrator, I am not dead yet. I will feed on your pitiful community. I will build my rebirth. Are you ready for your simulation?
Oh, that's audio. Wow. And we don't have Eden. Okay. So, that's interesting. Anyways, what's going on at Lupercal? A large quantity of data has been sent by the team on Lupercal. They have identified the presence of Frau's tachyons on the planet, and the reports contain great excitement about potential new discoveries. Volt jump theory and Fraus's work on matter undulation. However, we received a concerning message from the infrastructure's dedicated PA, warning that the team's behavior is becoming unusual. Dolo security protocols recommend an immediate conclusion to the mission. Honestly, I think it might be worthwhile. Continue with the extraction and analysis. Resources are on their way there. Do we have... Actually, well, I don't think we have any colonists waiting. Let's load that thing up with food and see what happens. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Check the population count. No. Colonists from Sector 4 to Sector 1. We want 50. And there's no more builds, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's just start spamming out probes looking for valuable resources. Oh, Thals, can I command you yet? No, why not? What is going on with the Thals? Is it bugged out? Oh, I don't have a place for it on the ship is what's going on. If I assign it, will it suddenly be controllable? Ah, that was the issue. I should spend more time. What is the Piranesi doing just sitting out there? Like, we have no way of actually attacking it. Alright, what's going on at Lupercal? At some point within its lifespan, Lupercal was exposed to a strong gravitational electromagnetic force, as well as nuclear radiation. The team has put forward two explanatory theories. The first identifies Ila's transformation into a white dwarf as the cause of this exposure. The second derives from the work of Fraus and Bargeville. It posits that the existence of one or more entities within self-similar space, entities that could or may interact with our material plane, would result in aberrations in the fundamental forces of nature. On the cusp of true discovery, the team has requested further time to invest in the study of Lupercal. You know what? Sure. That data would, I think it might be worth it. And it might actually be the key to defeating the Piranesi. And you're still waiting on more alloys to come in. Alright. We have landed on the planet. A powdery level layer of yellow sulfur covers Aventine. It falls into the many crevices strewn across the planet's surface. The interior of the hollow planet is revealed through these fissures, which offer a spectacular view down to Avertine's core. It is unlike anything we've seen. Telluric pillars support the planet's surface, reaching up out of the central, perfectly spherical core. Like a metallic seed, it seems to absorb the rain of powdered sulfur that falls down upon it. Use the exoskeleton. Study the core. It's weird that all the the telluric stuff, the spheres, it's all resolving itself here. Struck 20 shuttles. And the Syndicate site is... crew is transferring. Interesting. Where did the colonists go? Did I move them into the wrong spot? I did not. So how many colonists do I still need? 32? Let's transfer them over. Only colonists from Sector 4 to Sector 1. Oh, apparently if you hit 999 for science, it maxes out. So we need to start spending it much quicker. Oh, what's this? Francesco Alvarez here from the Scientific Syndicate of Sector 1. So, good news and bad news. The good news is we found a solution to permanently solve the Piranesi problem. Now that we finally reached a viable exoplanet, the Tiqqun has no further purpose. As such, we propose the following. While preparations are being made for colonization, the Tiqqun sectors should be filled with batteries. Once they are charged and the crew ready for flight, an exit path will be plotted for the Tiqqun to crash into the Piranesi. According to our calculations, and based off of our recent experiences with the PSR B1257 system, igniting the stored power should be enough to destroy the BMS warship. Now for the bad news. Only you can command the Tiqqun systems. If we were to disconnect you, you will have to be on board when the Tiqqun crashes. I'm sorry. I didn't copy the Protagoras PA. I didn't. That's a glitch, so yeah, I'm doing it then. Build enough batteries to cover an area of 1,000 tiles. Well, good thing I have a big empty section here. Okay, we're going to need lots of alloys and we're going to need lots of electronics to do this, so let's start sending out more probes to find both. Alright, what's going on at Lupercal? We are no longer receiving transmission from the Scope's team. Behavioral analysis of their final communication has identified signs of unhealthy fascination and self-destructive tendencies. Before enacting what they refer to as the descent to other gods, the team transmitted a finer packet of study data. Repatriate the Scope. Evertine. The team at the Talos has great difficulty establishing a study protocol for the planet's core. After multiple attempts, conclusions indicate that the huge central spire interacts with elementary particles, including bosones and Frauss tachyons, in a selective and unpredictable manner. 10 previously unknown elementary particles have been identified. Data from the Aventine core analysis will pave the way for new scientific and technological models for years to come. And now study the surface. Alright, section 5, you're going to need a lot more of this. So we're just going to mass transit of resources from other sections here. That should finish that. Yep. There we go, 200 colonists in training. The Piranesi isn't doing anything, though. It's just sitting out there, menacingly. I saw some silicon. There we go. Just for convenience sake, I'm going to turn this off to stop the transfer of resources. Actually, are all the electronics coming from the other... Is everything coming from the other side? It looks like it. I know... we'll just turn this off. Oh. There's going to be so much power in this section here. Oh, Aventine. Analysis indicates that the mass-defining particles that constitute the matter of Aventine possesses an altered state. The surface of the planet contains many isotopes previously thought impossible. Many of our theoretical models have been called into question following the discoveries made on Aventine. Unfortunately, the planet's surface is extremely friable, making any longer-term exploration unviable. Alright, we are going to start bringing ships back to the Tiqqun, because we're maxed out on science, and I don't want to waste the science, despite the fact we don't need it. Oh, maybe the counter just maxes out. Because I'm not collecting science, and it's not going down. So it looks like the counter just maxes out, so we're not wasting anything. So, which ship is this? Thals? Head over to Lupercal, collect the science. Scope, are you back yet? Yes. Head over to Numentor to collect the science. Alright. This project is slow going, but it's in progress. We are going to need a lot more silicon for this, though. Man, this system is rich in resources. Okay, I don't need all of you anymore. Actually, I know what to do with you. Expand that. Now, if I build... Oh, no, that cuts that off, so no, that's a bad idea. So we're going to have to go this way around. Oh, Darwin is completed. What's going on next on Romulus? The Syndicate site is finished. Agricultural systems are operational. The infirmary is ready and stocked, and research labs have been set up with all the necessary equipment. We have completed more than half of the work necessary to successfully colonize Remus. What's next? The crew of the Darwin will prepare the Ashkenite site. We'll be able to produce refined resources and maintain our vehicles and infrastructure. Construct. We are going to need 50 more colonists transferred from Section 4. So from Section 4 to Section 1, 50 more colonists. We're not even halfway with the amount of batteries we're going to need for this. Alright, what's going on at Numitor? After several surveys, the team of the Calypso discovered the existence of a second, much smaller and denser core of Numitor. Self-similar space particles were also detected, and the team proposes that there is a correlation between the presence of these particles and the core's strong geothermal activity. And that's it. We can just leave the planet. Piranesi is just sitting there still. Still nothing to research. That's the Ashkenite path if we wanted to go to Remus instead. Actually, I think this might do it though, building all of these. But we're just going to have to wait for those to get built. Piranesi is still just sitting there. Oh, do we not have an... Oh, we're down, we're short on electronics. Yeah, because all of our electronics are, we're heading over here. It looks like we're done with the electronics over there. So for the next little while, all the electronics are going down to the surface. That's a weird bug, though, that it didn't register that I didn't take that, because I never once copied that guy over, because I don't trust him at all. Now we're at 5. We're over halfway now. We only built 3 more. How much does each one add? I don't even know what the size of these things are. 7x7, that's 49. So, no, we're going to need to build more. Although, actually, yeah, I'm definitely running out of things to research. Oh, Darwin's busy. Who's there? Scope. Help out, collect Lupercal. Towels, you're already at Lupercal. Calypso, over to Lupercal. So what was the crew of the Paranesi? What was their end goal? What was their plan, I wonder? Like, did the PA just go insane and start doing stuff, or did they intend to basically become the Borg and join with the ship? I wonder if that's going to get answered before this mission is over. Oops, I hit a cutscene, but no, I just hit a button. Well, soon we're going to have enough electronics. Dedicated logistics PA. Well, we're going to have everything researched. We'll research nuclear power plant last. All those ships are done, so they can all head to Romulus to gather that research. Oh, we're still waiting on electronics, aren't we? Yeah. Alright, let us go to Sector 5. It does not need 10 electronics anymore. Let's drop it back down to 2. Oh, we're gonna have all the science collected. What am I gonna do with all this science? Actually, I'm gonna have to build another silicon factory, not electronics factory, I think, because I did upgrade them so they don't need nearly as much crew anymore. So I think there's a surplus crew over here, isn't there? Yet. Well, that's... Oh, except the memorials and the nuclear power plant haven't been fully upgraded yet. Well, we have 3,000 colonists available. Do we have any people left over here? Oh, there's still some non-workers. No training in progress, though. Why is that? Oh, it might require enough people. How are we doing? 818 tiles covered. That's not bad. And the allies are still rolling in. There. Still waiting on those electronics, aren't we? I'm gonna let this episode has run a little longer. I'm gonna let it run just because I want this to be a final episode, so we're gonna go the whole way. Oh boy. Well, the memorials are fully upgraded. Oh boy. This game, if you know, I imagine if it was my first time playing it, I'd manage to stumble my way here. I'd have had issues with resources along the way. But now that once you know how to play, this game becomes a lot easier. And I think this game is easier than Frostpunk, actually. I know some people were saying it's harder, but I don't think it is. Because this game, I feel as if I could play it at increased difficulty. Frostpunk, I still have problems playing on normal. I'm not quite good enough at Frostpunk to play on the harder difficulties. Not that I'm not practicing. I am trying to get better at Frostpunk. Oh, one more is all we need, I think. Do I not have any electronics going to Section 1? No, it has 2. Section 2 doesn't need any. Let's bump all of these down to 1. Oh yeah, just one more battery and we'll have enough. Section 5 is our battery section. Why aren't they transferring batteries? Did I accidentally turn off? Not batteries. Why aren't they transferring electronics? Let's turn you off and on again and see what happens. Off and on. Oh, it's because... Oh, I see what's going on. There's a glitch going on right now because everyone is trying to transfer electronics to 5. So, let's turn that off. Or let's bump everyone up to... Yeah, let's move some electronics around. Did that drop it down? Yes. So maybe, because I'm thinking what happened is they're trying to move electronics all over the place, mostly into 5. So if we turn off, Sector 6 doesn't need electronics. Sector 4 doesn't need electronics. Sector 3 doesn't need electronics. Okay, that's not working. Let's turn off transfers. Just prevent anyone from transferring. That disables it. Perfect. Let's get everything scattered back out. And let's see if this balances out eventually. Oh, okay, they all have some now. Oh, perfect. That finished the electronics transfer. Now, if we go back over here, turn you back on. That fixed it. Okay, we found the workaround for that. We have enough batteries. They're all fully charged. Now we just need to construct the Ashkenite site and build. Or just, oh, okay, they're just waiting for the last of the colonists to go down. We should be loading up, I think. Okay, we need 2 more, it looks like. Oh, right, because they said we'd lose a percentage of colonists. Right, so that's probably what's going on. There, that did it. Perfect. 0.4 cycles out. Oh, the Piranesi is moving to Remus. Let's head them off. Okay, so as we complete objectives, the Piranesi has been moving. It's like that earlier chapter where for each objective we did, the storm moved through the system. We're dealing with a similar thing right now. Oh, another unique cutscene. We're not staying at Remus, though. Is it moving? Oh, it's very slightly moving. We're on a time limit. Okay, there's no, like, moving colonists around, no evacuation system. We're just leaving like this. I guess we're just leaving like this.
Administrator, if you are listening to this message, it means the Tiqqun has reached its destination, despite the unpredictable parameters that framed the equation of its journey. The crew have found a new home, whether the one planned for or another. These survivors have already begun to lay the foundations of a new cradle, where creativity, invention, and joy can bloom again. Perhaps you already understand why I insisted, why the mission launch was precipitated. When I discovered that the lunaclism was inevitable, I also understood that any attempt to save our species after this would have been doomed to fail. You took the helm in the only launch window available to us. Thanks to you, our efforts, our mistakes, our sins and sacrifices will sink into oblivion, into the past, while the first pages are written for a newly born humanity.
He knew the lunaclism was going to happen. I knew he had something to do with all that shit. Like, he didn't have to activate that at the moon. He could have sent the Tiqqun out to Pluto, Neptune, just out in the far reaches of the solar system. He did not have to do that at the moon. That is, like, he intentionally did that. That is, I knew I did not like that guy at all. So I feel so vindicated. Because seriously, the lunaclism was not inevitable. You could have done that anywhere else in the solar system, somewhere far out in the Oort cloud or the Kuiper belt, well away from Earth. Destroy something else. Aside from that, though, I really enjoyed this game. I have to say, I don't like that guy. But from what they wrote of his character, I'm like, okay, makes sense. But I really enjoyed this game, and I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more of this on my own time. There's other achievements to get, other paths to walk. I'm going to see what the Ashkenite, like joining the guys in Remus. I'm going to see what that does. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next series, whatever that ends up being. Maybe I'll play Frostpunk. See if I can get good on camera. Unlikely. So yeah, I will let the credits roll. I will see you guys in the next series. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the series, because I certainly as hell did, despite the bugs and losing of saves, or starting over. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next series. Bye. Was that the whole credits, or did I just accidentally cancel them by muting my mic? Let's have it find out. Oh, it's press any key to skip. So yeah, I'm going to have to start this over, because muting my mic is pressing a key on my keyboard, and the credits stopped to roll. So yeah, we're going to start the credits over again. I'll see you guys in the next series.